The H145M LKH is one of the most interesting helicopters Germany is currently acquiring for the Bundeswehr. It's not a heavy attack helicopter like the Tiger or the Apache, but that is exactly what makes it so compelling. The H145M LKH represents a different concept, not maximum anti-tank firepower, but high availability, modern avionics, flexible armament, special forces support, training, reconnaissance, and rapid-fire support. In other words, it's not an old-school flying tank hunter, but a light, modular combat helicopter designed for an army that must react faster, operate as part of a network, and remain flexible in future conflicts. The abbreviation LKH stands for Light Combat Helicopter. The aircraft is based on the Airbus H145M, the military version of the well-known H145 family. This background is important because the helicopter is not the product of an entirely new and risky development program. Aircraft from the H145 family are already used around the world by emergency medical services, police units, special forces, and armed forces. This creates a major advantage. The platform has been proven in service, its logistics are well understood, and the Bundeswehr is not receiving an exotic, one-off aircraft, but a helicopter supported by a broad international user base. Germany has decided to acquire a larger fleet. A total of 82 H145M LKH helicopters are planned. Of these, 72 will go to the German Army, while 10 will be assigned to the Air Force for Special Forces missions. The first H145M LKH was delivered to Germany less than 1 year after the contract was signed. For the Bundeswehr, that is unusually fast. While many major defense programs suffer years of delays, the H145M LKH demonstrates how an existing platform can be introduced into military service much more rapidly. Its role within the German armed forces will be extremely broad. The H145M LKH is intended for training, armed reconnaissance, light fire support, special forces operations, escort missions, tactical support, liaison flights, and medical evacuation. Within the Army, it will play an important role in rebuilding and expanding the capabilities of German Army aviation. One particularly interesting detail is that the Bundeswehr also considers it a technology platform for cooperation with unmanned aircraft. Technically, the H145M is a light, twin-engine, multi-role helicopter. Its D value, which describes the space required for takeoff and landing operations, is approximately 13.54 meters. The main rotor has a diameter of around 10.8 meters. Maximum takeoff weight is 3,800 kilograms. The useful load is just under 1,900 kilograms, while the helicopter can carry external loads weighing up to 1,600 kilograms. The cabin has space for 1 or 2 pilots and up to 10 passengers. The combined internal cabin and cargo volume is approximately 6 cubic meters. The H145M is powered by 2 Safran Ariel 2E turboshaft engines. Each engine can produce up to 667 kilowatts of takeoff power, equivalent to around 894 shaft horsepower. In an emergency, a single engine can briefly deliver up to 800 kilowatts. The engines are also equipped with FADEC, a full authority digital engine control system that improves performance management, safety, and ease of operation. Its fast cruise speed at maximum takeoff weight is approximately 241 kilometers per hour. Maximum range with standard fuel tanks is around 637 kilometers, while flight endurance is approximately 3.5 hours. One of its defining features is the 5-bladed main rotor. Compared with the older 4-bladed version, it increases useful load by around 150 kilograms, reduces vibration, and improves flight characteristics. This is particularly important during long missions, target reconnaissance, and special forces operations. Lower vibration means less fatigue for the crew and less stress on sensitive sensors and mission equipment. In the cockpit, Airbus uses the Avionics Avionics suite. This digital system includes modern displays, flight management functions, and a highly capable 4-axis autopilot. A pilot flying at low altitude at night while communicating over the radio, monitoring threats, processing sensor information, and possibly operating weapons needs as much assistance as possible. Modern avionics reduce crew workload and improve safety. Its armament is integrated through Airbus's H4 system. This modular weapon system allows the aircraft to be equipped differently depending on the mission. Both ballistic and guided weapons can be carried. Potential options include 12.7mm machine gun pods, 20mm cannon pods, 70mm rockets, laser-guided rockets, and, in the future, anti-tank guided missiles. On the German version, systems such as 70mm rocket launchers, the KNDS NC621 20mm cannon pod, and the Eurospike ER2 play an important role in the integration process. Electro-optical and infrared sensors are used for target acquisition. These systems allow the crew to observe the battlefield during both day and night, identify targets, designate them with a laser, and support the use of precision-guided weapons. They are complemented by helmet-mounted sight integration and defensive aid systems. Self-protection is especially important for a light helicopter because the H145M is not heavily armored. It is not intended to fly directly into a heavily defended area in the same way as a heavy attack helicopter. Its survivability depends on speed, low signature, advanced sensors, tactical standoff distance, careful mission planning, and the ability to switch rapidly between different roles. For this reason, direct comparisons should not begin with heavy attack helicopters. The Tiger and the Apache belong to a different class. They carry more weapons and are more strongly optimized for anti-tank warfare, and were designed for more demanding combat environments. The H145M LKH competes more directly with light-armored multi-role helicopters, such as the Bell 407M, MD-530F, or Airbus H125M. This is where its role becomes much clearer. The Bell 407M is a light-armed multi-role helicopter that follows the tradition of the Kiowa. It can carry sensors, machine guns, rockets, and precision-guided munitions. Its range extends 600 kilometers, and it is compact and comparatively simple to operate. The major difference is that the Bell 407M is a single-engine helicopter. The H145M offers two engines, a larger cabin, greater safety margins, and a solution that is more deeply integrated into the European defense environment. The MD-530F or MD-530G is even smaller. These helicopters are extremely agile, lightweight, quick to deploy, and well-suited for armed reconnaissance or basic fire support. Their main advantage is their low operating burden. However, this is also where some of their limitations begin. The H145M is larger, carries more equipment, offers greater range and internal space, has two engines, and provides more capacity for advanced sensors and mission systems. The Airbus H125M is another useful comparison. It is lighter, uses a single engine, performs extremely well at high altitude, and is known for its simplicity. It is well suited for armed reconnaissance, border security, training, and operations in difficult terrain. The H145M, however, is the more sophisticated solution. It offers two engines, a larger cabin, greater mission flexibility, the Avionics suite, a 4-axis autopilot, and broader integration with the H-Force weapon system. The cost, however, also reveals one of the H145M's weaknesses. It is less expensive than a heavy attack helicopter, but it is certainly not cheap. The additional 20 aircraft were estimated to cost approximately 931 million euros. That price does not include only the basic helicopters, but also equipment, electronics, mission systems, preparations for weapons integration, support, and long-term introduction into service. The complete operation of all 82 aircraft through 2048 is expected to cost several billion euros. This is where its real strength becomes clear. The H145M LKH is not the helicopter an army would select for the most demanding anti-tank battle. It is the helicopter that can fly more frequently, deploy more quickly, and perform a wider range of missions. It can train pilots, support special forces, transport small teams, conduct reconnaissance, complement drone operations, evacuate wounded personnel, and when necessary, engage targets with rockets or cannons. Naturally, limitations remain. The H145M LKH is only lightly armored. It carries fewer weapons than a true attack helicopter, and the threat posed by modern air defenses must never be underestimated. Man-portable air defense missiles, automatic cannons, drones, and radar-guided systems make every helicopter vulnerable. The H-145M must therefore be used intelligently, flying low, moving quickly, operating as part of a network, supported by effective reconnaissance, and whenever possible, never operating alone. Ultimately, the H145M LKH is so interesting for Germany precisely because it does not attempt to be everything at once. It's not a smaller Apache, a new Tiger, or a heavy airborne tank hunter. It is a modern, light combat helicopter designed to perform a broad range of missions reliably. It combines twin-engine safety, modern avionics, modular armament, low-noise flight characteristics, rapid reconfiguration, and the advantages of a large common fleet. If the Bundeswehr employs it intelligently, the H145M LKH could become exactly what German Army aviation needs today. Not an oversized prestige project, but a flexible, available, and future-ready tool for modern air-to-ground operations. What are your thoughts on the H145M LKH? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give us a like and subscribe to our channel so you can get our latest videos straight to your notifications.